I really do like slow burn movies. Films that take their time to introduce characters and build tension over the course of the film and give you some breathing room as a viewer to where you can actually understand why certain relationships matter between characters. I like that. Films like The Witch, the first Dune movie, The Shining, No Country for Old Men, There Will Be Blood. I can go on and on. I like these movies. I don't always need explosions to be entertained, but I think that it works in movies because watching a movie or reading a book, it's a passive entertainment activity. You are being entertained and you can just kind of sit back and observe this story that's happening. I don't always think it works very well in video games because video games are an active activity. You want to be entertained with the story most of the time, but you also want to be doing stuff that keeps you stimulated and engaged with gaming. And one of my more popular videos recently was about really good games with bad intros. And there were some cool discussions that happened in the comments there where a lot of people mentioned great games that they just couldn't get into because the first hour or so was slow. One of them was the original Kingdom Come. Red Dead Redemption 2 was a super popular title. The Witcher. And if we use Red Dead as an example here, a lot of people cited attention spans. Just the kids these days don't have attention spans anymore, and that's why they couldn't get through it. And that could be part of it. But I think the bigger factor here is people want to engage with gaming. And if the intro sequence of a game is not stimulating enough, if you don't really feel like you're participating in this active hobby, yeah, I kind of get it. You know, you didn't sign up to watch a movie. You turned on your console or you started up your PC because you want to play a game. I think a really good example of a development team learning from a mistake, if you want to call it that, is the Kingdom Come Deliverance series. I like both of those games a lot, but the first hour of both of those games, hour and a half, are very different. I thought that the first game was good. The intro was great. Like you have this sense of peace and calm, and you get to know the people that are in your town, and then something really, really terrible happens, and you feel sadness. You feel bad for Henry in that moment. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, right away, you're starting off with a pretty cool action sequence, and then it kind of lulls a little bit, and then something else happens, and then there's a lull. I think that those developers realized, you know, we kind of have to keep people engaged a little bit more. We can't just assume that our audience is going to stick with us for the first hour to hour and a half doing fetch quests and talking to the local tavern wench and getting mead and ale for people or whatever. Like, that's cool if you specifically want a medieval simulation game, but if you want to reach a broader audience, you kind of have to keep people engaged a bit more. This is kind of a video of me just rambling here, but I would like to know what you guys think. Do you think that slow burn intros in video games are totally fine, or do you prefer something that keeps you engaged and stimulated just a little bit more so that you feel like you're actually playing a game when you're playing a game?